need to get up anyway. How's your family? How y'all feeling? Hope y'all are doing well. Cairo is waking up from his slumber. So we won't be too loud to discourage him. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Right? But I hope y'all are doing well on this beautiful Tuesday night. I hope I had a beautiful day today. And yeah, you know, just thank God for being able to finish your day out and you coming home to peace if you have peace. I shall go. Alright. So if you like my energy, please like and subscribe. If you'd like to donate to my channel, my Cash App, PayPal will be in the description. The coach sessions and stuff is still available if need be. Hi. What's up? Are you up now? I'm just recording on my son's phone. I don't have the Splice app on his phone. So, hold on 1 second, mate. What's up, mate? Hey, hold on a minute. Let me get something for you. Hold on, mate. These are coming. I'm coming, mate. So we gonna let Cairo adjust itself and we gonna do a quick little read. Yeah, I wanted to come in here and basically talk about how I'm like learning to give people grace. And I had a good conversation with a friend today, and basically I was just telling him, because we was having a conversation about stuff, and he just was like, you know, he said, oh, you know, when somebody do something where it's like I feel like you're not a loyal person, it's like I can't go back to that, right? So something that I told him that I'm learning, you know what I'm saying, was that sometimes you will encounter people that have not experienced things that you have experienced. So at the end of the day, me, I'm a very loyal person. I had loyal people around me, you know what I'm saying? I had some people in my circle where I never had to question them. That's why I say I do have some friends where we not stop being friends because we beef or anything. We just grew apart. Like, you know what I'm saying? You will have people that you encounter that do not know how to love you because they did not receive genuine love. You will have people around you that don't even know how to be genuine because they haven't had genuine people around them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that I'm learning. Like, even though with certain things, like I'm learning, like for instance with me, I say all the time, I don't really know how to be a girl's girl. Now, I'm not a girl that sit and judge other women or break women down or talk about women, no. But as far as cultivating healthy friendships and relationships with women, it's hard for me to do that because I really wasn't taught how to do that. I grew up around a bunch of women who can't contain friends, can't keep friends. They not real bitches, like no shade. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a fake female, but I didn't learn how to cultivate the things needed in order to keep them friendships. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me, no shade, I'm definitely the type of female where it's like my family, everybody put the man they was with always before family, friends, etc., right? So that's how I always been with me. It's like more so I don't need friends. I can have a man that's my best friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that versus having just healthy relationships. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we don't be taught that. And that's something that I was telling him. I said, it's something that I'm learning. I said, you know what I'm saying? I used to think that people were like, oh, you a bad person or you're not a good person because you wasn't taught this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's, I was telling him about a certain character we was talking about. I said, don't get me wrong. I said, we all wrong and imperfect in our own way, right? I said, but one thing I want you to sit and think about when it comes to him is sit and think about the simple fact of, you know, certain things, right? And I'm not taking away, I'm not trying to make shit easy for nobody or nothing, right? No. But just imagine the simple fact of, and I'm not even just doing it with him. I put my friend situation, I put him, other people we know, like, etc. And I let him know, I said, look, I said, this is why these people act like that. This why this a fake motherfucker, because he don't have no real motherfuckers around him. Just imagine you grew up and you got everybody around you be sneaking you out and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for you to trust people because you didn't have nobody around. Like, for instance, I was telling him about a female that he dealt with. I said, she think that we so against her. And I said, you know why though? I said, because she came from a family who was against her. She met your family, y'all welcomed her in until y'all got to know her. And then once y'all got to know her, y'all rejected her too. You know what I'm saying? I said, so you gotta think about how people maneuver and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I told him. I said, for instance, with me, I didn't have a man. I said, you know, I didn't have a man, because he be on some shit where he be like, damn sis, like, you know, just do it with somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? He know that I'm in love with somebody specific because we got a mutual friend. So he know I am in love with him. But he know how that should be making me sad and shit. So he be like, just deal with people and shit. But he be on some shit where he be like, damn, what's wrong with him? Like, basically, he be trying to make it seem, not make it seem like, but I could tell he be like, damn, ain't nobody good enough for you. Like, but it's not even that. Now I got standards, I got expectations. I told him, I said, I never had a man that show up for me. I show up. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that be there for people. I'm the one that get the money. I'm the one that do that. I said, so now meeting you and having a man that show up, I didn't have that. I said, I'm 30 years old. I didn't have a father figure in my life to be there and step up for me. I call and this nigga, I'm coming, baby. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that. I didn't have brothers. You know what I'm saying? I was the tomboy. I was the brother. I'm the one. I'm the sibling people calling and shit for advice, help, bread, whatever the fuck it is, right? You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that. So I told him, I said, now that I have you in my life to show me certain shit, bro, I said, I can't deal with certain niggas. I can't deal with certain shit because at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? I said, just for an example, like, if I could call my brother and you, oh, sis, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? And I call a nigga that I'm fucking on and he can't, oh, I don't know what to tell you. Then it's just like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was telling him, I said, you know what I'm saying? So no offense, bro. You done fucked it up for these niggas at the end of the day. My expectations was already high, but now they a little bit higher. Because now that I know that it is men that do, can be there, can be attentive, I'm not accepting nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it took me a long time to see that. That's why, no shade, that's why I got 2 children. Because I gave children to men who did not deserve me because I did not understand myself. Like, at the end of the day. Like, not saying I didn't deserve myself, because that's what I feel like I want to say. But I kind of didn't deserve myself because I didn't see who the fuck I was. At the end of the day. Letting people treat me crummy and all that. Like, no shade. I love my children, though. I don't regret them. But I do regret how not saying I regret, because I guess it's a learning experience. But y'all see what I'm saying, right? I hope y'all understand me, right? You know what I'm saying? So understand that sometimes people don't know how to carry it with you because they never experienced certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they may not know how to stand in a certain environment because when they was in that environment, this is how it happened before. This is the betrayal. And that's something I was telling them about a chick he dealt with. I said, you know, she felt like her back against the wall. I said, you know why? Because she got a mom and a bunch of family around her that ain't shit, no shade. You know what I'm saying? She got a mom and a bunch of family that ain't shit. Then she meets you. Y'all bring her in. Y'all see that deep down she a good person. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing. You know, everybody got their own shit. I said, but then her trauma, she not healed, right? So then her trauma come out. Then y'all see, all right, man, she not bad, but she not all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now she pushed up back against the wall. Because not only do I have my family that be going against me, but I got your family that be going against me. Who the fuck do I have? Who can I run? Who can I run to? You know what I'm saying? And that's when I told him, I said, you got to think about the mindset of that. And I said, that's why certain shit, I said, you know what I'm saying? I said, and it's just certain things that we deal with in life, like certain things I have to go through. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to adjusting, we talk about children, etc., all this shit. Me and my brother, we talk a lot, jump from different shit, right? So I just was telling him, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just learning a lot just from experiencing and things that I go through in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, that's something that I am learning. I will automatically deem people as being like, oh, you're a bad person because you can't be as genuine as I am. But then, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something where, for instance, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was talking to my friend about, and I was telling him something, and, you know, he knows some information about my twin, right? And he was like, I said, I don't want you to think, I said, because I'm still on edge about this nigga. Not saying that I will betray him or anything, but as far as like, you know, waiting for him to grow up. You know what I'm saying? But I said, because I don't want you to think I'm agreeing with the bad behavior, because I'm not. I speak up for anybody when I feel like the characteristics are not good or conducive for people growth. You know what I'm saying? I said, but what you need to understand is, Cause you know what, we be so quick to say, oh, I got my own shit. I've been through my own shit. I got my own shit I deal with. I got my own, you know what I'm saying? I got my own trauma. I got my own triggers. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got my own shit. I got my own shit I dealt with, all my pain, all hurt. We get that. We know that, boo. You know what I'm saying? We know that. That's something I had to tell my brother. I said, don't get me wrong. I said, I got my own shit too. Don't get me wrong. I said, but like, say for an example, like I said, my mom was an addict, right? So people could sit and say that, okay, we got dramas of having an addicted mother. Our mothers were very loving though. Me and my friend, we both got the same, not really same story, but in the same aspect. Like my mother did not raise me, but my mother and his mother probably would have been good friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's like giving that type of energy. Where I told him, I said, don't get me wrong, you got trials and tribulations because your mom had an addiction, right? My mom too. I said, but the one thing, my mom showed me love though. My mom wasn't one where she, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you raped and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't on no shit like that. My mom didn't have no evil spirit, so I knew what love was, regardless of my circumstances. And that's something I was listening to for Pastor Mike. He said, when you going through shit, you don't think about the other shit. You don't think about the simple fact that he said that he had a bunch of mice and roaches and shit. And he said he realized, he said, when we moved out one day, went to a new home, he thought my dad was rich. He said, we realized we just weren't. You know what I'm saying? As you got older, we weren't. And this is what people do, right? You know what I'm saying? And he said, while people talking about him and his family, they kids at the time, he said, we don't hear the people talking about, oh, man, they going through trials and tribulations. They got roaches and mice and they kids, they got the kids with rats and all that. All we thought about is the simple fact, I got a new house. It's Christmas. Because it was around Christmas time. It's Christmas. I got football. You're not thinking about the simple fact of your auntie talking about how your dad ain't working hard enough because his mice and shit in your crib. You know what I'm saying? So it's like little shit like that. Like you gotta be grateful when it comes to certain shit. You can't sit and be like, fuck somebody. That's what I'm learning. And it's hard. It do be hard. But once you look at it in a certain perspective, and I told my bro, I said, no shade, bro. You was raised on love. Regardless of your trials and tribulations, you may be hard, but you was raised on love. So your logic is not going to be the same as a person or a man who was not raised on love. And that's when I said, you got to think about it. Even though your trials and tribulations was, say for instance, your mother was an addict. And then we have a friend of ours, say for instance, their mother was like mean and nasty. Like, you know what I'm saying? No shade. Like my birth mother was very motherly. She just wasn't responsible. The person that raised me, very responsible, not motherly. You know what I'm saying? Very to herself, selfish, cocky. My mother was not responsible, not a good, I wouldn't say not a good idol, but not a good idol. Like, she the one where she lets you curse and shit. Like, she would let me drink coolers at 11 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? No shit. Like, that ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, she has her shit with her, but she showed me love. It was times where, and I'll give a perfect example, right? This came up to me the other day. I don't know why. It was so random. I would get real bad menstrual cramps. You know what I'm saying? My aunt told me, you faking it. It's not real. That's all an illusion. It's in your brain. Cramps aren't real. And that's what she realized. And as I got older and I told her, I said, I don't know what type of illusion you live in, but cramps are real for me. And she said, oh, well, I don't think it's real because I never experienced it. So because she never experienced it, she don't think that it's a real thing. But my people that get the hard cramps, y'all, I would get bad cramps as a child. Bad cramps, right? My aunt that raised me, she's seeing it as, you're making it up. You're lying. It's not real. It's an illusion. So I'm sitting in pain. You know what I'm saying? You know what my mom did? My mom gave me a half a pill. My mom used to have things with her knees. So my biological mom, she would have shit with her knees. So she would get meds. No shade. She would get meds. And she would give me the meds. Like, she would break off a little piece of it. You know what I'm saying? And bitch, I would be knocked the fuck out. Like, and no shade, she probably was fucking drugging me and shit. But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. If y'all knew how, for my people that get bad cramps, you gonna know what I'm talking about. Like, the cramps where you balled up, you crying, like, sometimes, especially like on that first, second day, that shit be hurting bad. Especially when you a kid, that shit be hurting bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize this until as I got an adult. My mom, she may have been responsible, but she did not listen. She casted me as being crazy. It's an illusion. My mom did not probably handle it right, because she probably gave me a fucking perk. I don't know what fucking pill it was, but I know that bitch had me knocked the fuck out. And every time I wake up, she be like, how you feel? And I be like, I feel good. And she started laughing and shit. She's just like, you know what I'm saying? But I will feel good. Like, my cramps will be gone. I will be ready to eat, hungry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is, I'll be full rest. Because when you got cramps, you can't sleep either. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, she ain't handled it the responsible way, but she still showed me, I hear you, I care. I know. She would tell me, oh, I used to get them too. I know. Here. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to always remember, like, you know what I'm saying, certain things, but you're going to remember how it went, if that makes sense. So, yeah, definitely. Very significant. So I just had to share that. I know we 16 minutes in, but let me get a couple messages. But know that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely know that. And that's the one thing where I be like, damn, you know, I did have a hard life, but I was raised on love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all my sisters, they all got their shit with them, right? But, like, 2 of my sisters was genuine sisters to me. Like, as a child. Genuine sisters. What's up? What? You ready to eat? I got some rice and chicken. I got some Spanish food. You want some chicken and rice? Huh? That sound good? Does that sound intriguing? Want some water? Since you just woke up, you gotta cleanse your throat. Here. No? You don't ever want to drink no water. If it was soda, you would drink it. You be like, hi. You gonna say hi? Say hi. Hi. What? What do you say? You just woke up? Handsome face. Cody funny as hell. I was poking my belly out in the mirror, right? I was like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. He was like, yay! More brothers and sisters. I was like, I'm just joking. So I don't like when Cody talks sometimes. He can make speaking that shit in existence. Because he the one, too, that was saying certain shit about Cairo before Cairo got here. And I was like, He was like, what? I want more brothers and sisters. He was like, I want a sister. And that's time I was like, but you got a sister. He said, not from you. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you, but mommy not trying to have no babies right now. I feel like I want to give him some time to be a middle child. Like, what the hell? He didn't really have any, he's only 2. Cody had 5 years to be an only child. I guess maybe the only child is the only one where they get a long time to themselves. And is the other ones back to back? But no, I'm good. Shit, the only other person I would probably have a baby with is my twin, and I don't even have time. I don't got time for that child. I don't need no fucking with some babies right now. So, let's see. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm gonna probably feed my baby. You wanna get on? I know I'm about to get the food too. I'm gonna do a quick little joint and hop out because it's 8:07. So then I can release. When he take a little nap, he won't be going to sleep until 11 or 12. So see him at like 8:39. Sometime. So let's see what's going on. What's going on with my cheddar wheels? Now we up, he up. We can be a little loud. A little loud, honey. So let's see what's going on. The 6 of Wands, the Moon, and the 6 of Swords, 6-6 collective. Some of y'all could be African American. Ooh, 666. You could be. You don't have to be. Could be melanated. You don't have to be. The Emperor. Why am I saying king? You said king what? Emperor. What you say? She want that big dog. She don't want that little dog shit. I just get mad when you want that little girl shit. Just sit there and fuck with me. Some of y'all may like Lil Durk, but listen to Lil Durk. If Brody watching me, shit, put me on a track, no shade. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Real rap shit. I could be your mentor. What you need? Real rap shit. Personal assistant. Real rap. Be one of the bros. No shade. Shit, I already got my eye on somebody. I got my eye on you. What's the 6 of Wands, the Moon, and the 6 of Swords? I really just feel like that. I feel like that a famous rapper, if you are watching me and you want me to be your spiritual advisor, I could do that. I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Yeah, I could do that. The Ace of Swords in reverse though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lead you in the wrong way. I promise you. I guess I'm tired of the mundane. I'm tired of the mundane. I just feel like I'm just not supposed to live this type of life anymore. And for everybody that know, March 7th, we going in the revolution. Nothing that day. What's this 6 of Swords, the Moon, and the 6 of Wands? The 10 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. People could be gossiping and talking shit or whatever the fuck. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. This is 3 of Cups, 10 of Swords. They upset and mad because they have nothing else to do. They can't talk about their lives. So that's why they talk about swords. The 3 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, the Lovers and the Knight of Swords. They can't talk about their life. Nobody cares about their fucking family. Nobody cares about their bitch. Nobody cares about what they got going on. Nobody cares about them. So that's why they're talking about True Collective, whether you're feminine or masculine. Nobody cares about what they do. Nobody cares about how they dress. Nobody cares about what, like, that is. That's like giving energy, like, y'all could be a feminine or masculine. People care about what you wearing, what your bitch look like, what your bitch do, who is she, da da da. All this type of shit, like, relax. Worry about your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Worry about my bitch on, but know what your bitch doing. You know what I'm saying? That ass, it's weird. Let people talk though. What's this? Lovers, Knight of Swords in reverse. Gemini could be significant because you got the Knight of Swords and the Lovers, the 2 of Wands, and the Hangman sideways. While they just looking ahead, the 3 of Swords. Somebody could be heartbroken. It could be a third-party situation. It don't have to be the Strength card in reverse. Leo energy, the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like people worrying about what the fuck you got going on. And it's like, people could be talking shit. And it's like none of y'all business. The 2 of Cups in reverse. For some of y'all, these could be exes and shit. No shade. If you a masculine and you got your exes and bitches talking about your new bitch or whatever bitch you dealing with, or your girlfriend, your new, whatever the fuck situation is, them bitches is haters. They're mad. You know what I'm saying? That ass. They don't have nothing to do with their life. That's why they talking about your bitch. Because I promise you, that's the one thing, like I was talking to my bro about, like about my baby dad. I said, shit be pointless. Like I said, my baby dad be thinking that I care about what chick he talked to and all that. Like, no, I like Cody's stepmom. Like, he was on some, oh, me and my girl, we're working. Okay, marry that bitch. I hope you marry her. So then hopefully your money can be conjoined and then I can get more child support. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm saying, like, I don't, like, you know, it doesn't feed my bills that you or your bitch is working for. Your little chump change of child support does nothing. But now, you know, so anyway, off topic, but it's just like the simple fact of, you know what I'm saying? If he got a bitch that's talking about me, clearly the bitch is mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that goes for anybody that's an ex of mine and they got a bitch that's talking about me. That's because the bitch ain't got nothing going on. Period. Especially if it's a nigga I don't want to talk to, deal with, none of that shit. I got 2 baby dads and any bitch connected to both of them niggas and my name ever come up or whatever, them bitches is mad because their life is miserable. Promise you that. You know what I'm saying? And any new nigga I talk to, any bitch that's mad or intimidated, they mad because what she say, your ex-boyfriend's my new main and I'm slipping up like a little man. You know what I'm saying? They mad as shit, bitch. Your baby dad, your ex, your fucking whatever the fuck, he done looked up. He done fucking stepped his cookies up, bitch. That's how y'all need to carry it. I know I be talking in the person like I'm talking to me, but I'm talking out loud in general for the energy. You know what I'm saying? Know that. People be weird. People be worrying about what the fuck y'all got going on and all this other shit. Like, worry about yourself. Like, real shit. What's this? But then they can't because they don't got shit going on. Ain't shit moving. They bitch corny as shit. No shade about masculine. These masculines that you dealing with are cool or they fucking haters or whatever. They worried about your bitch so bad because they bitch corny. Ain't nobody talking about they bitch. No shade. They don't even look. Bitches like real shit. You know your bitch a bad bitch when people know that that's your bitch and niggas is still looking. Niggas is still looking. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll have the bitches that's married where bitches ain't, They, even though they like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? They waiting, no shade, divine feminine. They waiting for your nigga to fuck up so they can slide in. Married men, all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know why? The married men, they, look, Page of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. Because at the end of the day, them married men, the same married men, where they bitch walk past, you and they bitch walk past together. Say, for instance, I'm seeing two different energies, right? I'm seeing a group of people outside. You got you and divine masculine, divine feminine, or divine feminine, divine masculine, whatever the fuck, watch out. You got y'all two. And you walk in, and I'm seeing somebody run towards each other, and it's just so light and bright, and like, I was about to say gloomy, but it's gloomy for the other side, right? But it's so light and bright, you like running towards them, and y'all jumping each other's arms, and it's just like spinning the bitch around, all that shit, right? And everybody looking like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever a masculine is, him and his cornball ass wife, or whatever fucking situation is, bitch, this bitch walk up to him slow as shit, lazy. It's getting sluggish. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, this nigga got so much that ain't nobody even looking this bitch way. Ain't nobody paying this bitch no, paying this bitch dust. Hold on. What you doing? I might have to wrap this up so I can tell my son ready to eat. I don't want to keep him waiting too long. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, they going to have something to say. Of course, they feel away. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they wonder what the fuck you got going on. Don't pay them dust. Real shit. What's this? Give me more. To clarify, to close this one out. I'm sorry, y'all. Making up lies and shit. Like, that's something else. I'm not going to. I was talking to my brother about. My brother, he not my blood brother, but he my blooder. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a guy in my neighborhood because a guy in my neighborhood. So mind you, my twin is from the neighborhood that I live in, right? So he know everybody around him. So it's a guy in my neighborhood that when I first moved around here, he carried this macho exterior. You know what I'm saying? No shade. He like block captain, all this extra shit, right? So he carried this exterior like he's macho man. So instantly he tried to check me one day, and I shut that shit down, bitch. You not checking shit the fuck over here. Ain't you married? The only bitch you gonna be checking is the bitch that you live with. The bitch you sticking dick in. You can't talk to me. And from there, oh man, bitch, you disrespectful. You a bitch. I don't give a fuck. Because you thought that you was gonna come talk to me a certain way and talk to me like you run shit. You don't run shit over here, boo. You know what I'm saying? And from there, we just headed out for each other. No shade. Honestly, Cody is the one that made us like, you know what I'm saying? Like talk a little bit. Because Cody would be like cool with him and all that. He would be on my son dick and all that, right? Like speaking to him and shit. So it's like we became cordial, but at the end of the day, I never really fucked with him because I knew that deep down he a fake ass bitch, no shade. Like he tried to act it seem like he just they married, all this shit. I know a lot of their secrets. I can have dreams about this nigga that exposed a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the simple fact of, but you always got something to say. When I tell y'all this is a grown man that gossip like a female is so crazy. And this man, I could tell he would just say so much shit, but it's something that I did peep years ago, right? I was going through a financial issue. I had lost my job, dealing with a lot of shit, right? And I remember he was saying a little sly shit, like basically saying I'm a bum bitch because I was going through financial issues. So he was basically saying like I'm a bum bitch, right? You know what I'm saying? And it was so funny. You know what God revealed to me? And I felt the way at that moment because I'm like, damn, I'm so low right now. And people trying to make me seem like that I ain't shit because I ain't really got shit. Like, you know, I had to get my car towed, all that shit. Like, I had a little hoopty back then too, all that. They get towed, all that, right? So I kind of felt the way. You know, once I got back on, right? Because, you know, God going to deliver it like he do. You know what I'm saying? Because when God hired you, who going to fire you? You know what I'm saying? God came through, spin the blizzy like he always do. He always spin the blizz. There, homies. You know what I'm saying? Spin the blizz, boom, I'm in the poppy store. I'm making so much fucking money, I can't get food stamps and shit. It was a time when all I'm getting is county assistance money. I'm in the poppy stores, I'm spending my dough. You know what I'm saying? What's saying? This nigga, he dropped an access card, boom, on the floor. He looked down at it and then look at me and then look down at it, and I just looked at him and I just was like, it's so funny though, because you know what I'm saying, you the same nigga that try to act like you such a getting money ass nigga. You try to talk down on me like I wasn't nothing. And I was talking to my brother and I was telling him, I said it'd be so funny because I told my brother some of the secrets, the dreams I had, all this shit, right? So he knows some insight. He like, yo sis, I be peeping shit now. Like, and I just be like, bro, I don't be making this shit up, like whatever the fuck, right? So I had told him, I said, to me it'd be so funny because at the end of the day, don't get me wrong, I said it did hurt me back then, right? I said, but you know what God revealed? You doing this shit on your fucking own by yourself, bitch. They in a 2-people household and struggling. I had got a boot on my car and God confirmed again because niggas love to talk shit. So I know that once a nigga got a little paper, whatever, he probably still was talking little shit because the nigga hate me, little kid. But he really hate me because he want to fuck on the nigga that fuck on me. You know what I'm saying? But that's another session for another fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, boom. My car get booted. I got the bread. I just don't be having the time in the mind to keep up with shit. Not gonna lie. So it wasn't about the simple fact that I didn't have the bread to pay it. It was about the simple fact of I got enough on my fucking shoulders and it's only one of me. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I got a boot on my car the same day they got a boot on their fucking car. We both down there. No shade. My shit was done, paid, all that by my fucking self. You know what I'm saying? And it just was like, God was like, and every time I see him, I just be smiling. Because I be like, damn, y'all really, not even the wife. The wife be chilling. She be cool. You know what I'm saying? She be cool. I'm not going to lie. I fuck with his wife. She be chilling to me. I mean, unless she don't fuck with me low key. But in my face, she be cool. She be cool. Like, she cool. You know what I'm saying? But every time I see him, I just be like, you a corny ass nigga. I said, I just be thinking in my head, like, you a corny ass nigga. You ain't on shit, bitch. And you're a broke as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And you try to walk around like you just this macho nigga. You king of the block, bitch. You own one crib on this block. No shade. You know what I'm saying? You can't even keep that bitch up. Let's keep it a beansky. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I start talking like that, though, because niggas then try to run my name through the mud. But when I start talking like that, the niggas want to make it seem like I'm disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But I know certain shit. And that's why it's like collective. In them moments when people try to break you down and try to make you feel this small, know that they about this small too. And know the position you sit in, because that's what God confirmed. And that's what God confirmed that day. This happened like 3 years back. When I started getting my money back up. You know what I'm saying? And God was just like, here. And I swear to God, that moment was fucking golden. I'm in the poppy store and I'm in there talking. I'm actually mad as shit because I'm like, damn, they talk about I make too much fucking bread to get food stamps. I'm trying to get some food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Da, da, da. He just like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Money on you. All this shit, boom. Food stamp card right fell. My bad. Like, gonna look at me. Oh, yeah, you don't get no fucking money. You clearly don't. I know your income. Clearly, if you getting food stamps, you ain't getting no fucking money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, what? You know what I'm saying? There the nigga be teeth and palms every time he see me because he know he can't fuck with me. At the end of the day, you thought you was gonna make the nigga that you wanna fuck on so bad stop fucking on me. Nigga still come fucking me anytime shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? It was never gonna be this nigga choosing fucking you over me. It was never gonna be that. And that's the crazy thing. It was never gonna be you being more successful than me, bitch. I didn't need my twin. That's the one thing though. I didn't need my twin to be successful to reach this joint. That's another thing I got, right? On Instagram, I done already went to the K's and went viral on social media platforms and shit like that, right? At the end of the day, I feel like that was God showing my twin she don't need you. She can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? She can do this shit. I get the recognition and the fame and all that without my twin. No shade. My twin is a beautiful plus. My twin is a beautiful plus. Don't get me wrong. Everybody want me. So if I break the internet with my twin fine as shit, fuck yeah. That's just gonna make me even more popping. Like, at the end of the day, my twin don't stop shit though. And that's the one thing that I think a lot of people thought. Because, you know, the one thing about these people too, they Muslim and some Muslim communities and shit, a man ain't shit, ain't got shit, can't do shit for a bitch, but they be on some shit where they think this nigga's king. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the religion and this, that, and the third. And that's why I tell people I don't be with the Muslim shit. The only way I'm going to be with a man that's Muslim and he want to have multiple wives, bitches, if you putting us all in different cars and homes and taking care of all the bills and everything, then yeah. You know what I'm saying? But even then, I'm not sharing my man. Fuck, you need to have multiple wives for when you got all the bitches in me. You want a nerd, a crazy, or a fucking stalker? Which one you want? You know what I'm saying? So, pick your fucking poison. And then that. So it's like, Yeah, nah. Don't give a fuck about what people said. I promise y'all, like that moment was fucking golden. No shade. Even when I got down to the boot place, bitch, I'm panicking. No shade. I'm like, damn, man, I gotta do something. Da, 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 da. I got the money, but what the fuck? I want to see this fucking money. Da, da, da. And then seeing her in her eyes, she looked at me and she on the phone. She like, look who down here. And I'm like, oh shit, they got y'all too. He like, wife about to handle that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the wife, no shade, because she holds 10 toes down. The nigga's a bum. You know what I'm saying? But he act mad macho, and I been called that shit out. And from that moment, when I let him know, bitch, you going to tuck your dick in a little bit. Because I don't know who the fuck you think you talk to. This not that. I done cursed a lot of people out. And that's why I be trying to let my twin know, like, because my twin be thinking, oh, you be snapping on me, you be that. No, boo, it's not you. I curse everybody. You don't have to feel no way. Like, that's something I was talking to my brother about. Like, my brother, I be telling him, because me and him was beefing a little bit. And that's when he told, he said, man, sis, I know you be acting hard, but you really soft as shit. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I don't take no way. He was like, you literally curse everybody. You a little crazy, but it's okay. Like, I accept it. It's not like in a bad way where you be snapping, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I let everybody know and I humble the shit out of people. Bitch, especially any man, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he do that. They be saying that my bro be patrolling my coochie because a lot of men in my neighborhood want to have sex with me. He know what I want. He know I want real love. He know I'm in love with a specific guy. He know certain shit. So he know if you gonna come in and patrolling my time, it's not patrolling the coochie. And that's why a lot of people think that we be dealing with each other and shit. But it's not that. He dead ass protected me. I asked God for a protector. My twin couldn't really step up yet. He brought me in a brother. You know what I'm saying? And I be telling him I'm grateful. I appreciate that because I done had about 3 to 4 niggas that was connected to him that wanted to come use me and fuck with me. And he let them know basically, nah, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. And that's why I tried to explain. I had an old head around my way where he was mad at him too. Like, oh yeah, you must be fucking her because I'm trying to give her and you tell her and I'm just trying to fuck her this and third. And I told him, I said, he had nothing to do with it. You already lost because at the end of the day, I could tell that you a pup. You know what I'm saying? You selling dubs and I'm paying for my dubs and you trying to get coochie. So I got to pay for a dub and you get free coochie. And you think you a boss? I'm not stupid. Like, it's like, and that's why I tell my bro, I said, a lot of people, I think they think I'm stupid. I said, but that's my calculations of it. I be buying dubs off you, boom. You trying to get coochie. I'm paying for my dubs. Are you stupid? You're not no boss. One, I'm buying dubs from the rip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. At the end of the day. Then 2, no shade. I didn't been with people. You know what I'm saying? If they getting money and they really want to fuck with me and it's genuine, this for you. I don't have to do nothing. And that's the one thing I tell him. I said, bro, you not monitoring shit. I said, niggas already don't have no chance. They just come to you because they think that they gonna get closer to me by talking to you. And then honestly, you saved them because they're gonna get rejected. I said, no shade. I said, I've been rejecting him. He been with Shanghai and I've been shot that shit down way before he said anything to you. I said the first thing that turned me off was one, like I said, buying $20 worth of weed, then you come and saying, oh, I'm a smoke, you're a bum. I can see that you don't got no fucking money. I can see how you carry yourself, sloppy as shit, no shade. Another thing, I got pet peeves about certain shit. Nigga eat nasty. I don't like that shit. Automatically, it was a no. Like, he wasn't going to get close to me. It just was already shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying? So, from the rip, nah. I ain't easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, nah. From the rip, and he try to make, oh, you gateway in the pussy, or she must be fucking you, or this, that. No, you trying to make it seem like I'm a hoe because I don't want to fuck you. So I gotta be fucking him because I don't want to fuck you. Like, that, nah, I ain't fucking him and I ain't fucking you. But I definitely for sure wouldn't fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because then he played himself. And then it get to the moments where niggas get rejected and they get embarrassed. Because I will always embarrass somebody. I really don't care. And it was in that moment. From the rip, he got rejected. He been trying to come, oh, what's up, what you doing, da-da-da. I told him, bro, I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I pay for my shit. You tripping. You ain't getting shit from me. They let me already know what status you on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that, but I don't fuck with busters. No shade. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing from you, but you not finna be gaining from me. Like, I'm putting money in your pocket and you trying to get coochie from me. And that's where he was basically telling him, like, that was the first red flag. Boom. The second red flag, seen this nigga eating. I don't like how he carry himself. He carry himself a little sloppy for me. I don't like that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The third thing was, yeah, the shit, he trying to call out my bro, like, oh, you patrolling pussy, you corny, you a sellout, you trying to sell. No, he looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? And that just go to show how much y'all try to make people victims. And then, you know what I'm saying? So then, that was the 3 things. We get to the 4th one, and it get to the point where I tell him in his face, he gonna sit and say, damn, you talk to me so disrespectful. That's how you talk to niggas you wanna fuck. I said, I would never fuck you. I don't wanna fuck you. I said, I talk to you how I talk to all regular niggas out there. I said, you're a regular nigga. I'm confused on how you want me to talk to you. You know, if you could see how this nigga looked at me in the eyes and, oh, well, da-da-da, walk the fuck off. Yeah, go take your sad ass home. You know what I'm saying? No shade, you set yourself up. And that's how I do a lot of niggas. And my brother, honestly, he be protecting these niggas. So if y'all niggas do watch me, know my bro ain't monitoring shit. He protect y'all. He know I'm not shit. He know I'm not y'all soulmate. He know I'm gonna curse y'all the fuck out. He know y'all not my type. He know y'all not to my fucking standards. He's saving y'all niggas for real. No shade. Cause then y'all feelings gonna be hurt. He's seen it plenty of times. How he be like, damn, you a cold bitch? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I love the humble nigga. I don't know. It brings something out of me. You know, I don't know. That is my dark side. My dark side is that. So yeah. At the end of the day. Then that was the 4 steps. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I had to get to the point, but the message was clear. It was there. Simple. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I told him today. He was all talking about some, oh yeah, no, he said he was going to take you under his wing. I said, take me under his wing for what? I said, the nigga trying to get an opportunity from you. And no shade, I'm helping guide you. So what the fuck he going to leave me? I said, literally, bro. I said, he looking for bread for you to monetize so he can come up, right? I said, he talking about something, he going to take me under his wing. I said, no shade, bro. You come to me for guidance. The fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so guidance, he clearly ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, a dumb nigga can't teach me shit. My intelligence is very high. You know what I'm saying? And even if my man isn't as intelligent as me, that specific person can't do shit for me. I already know that for a fact, right? Boom, and I told him, I said, and this is why I said, I'm trying to come off mean. This is really the reality. I said, niggas be thinking it's something, I'm trying to be mean or something. I said, but this is the reality. He was like, no, you actually right. I said, come keep it a bean, though. I said, he telling you he gonna guide me, put me under his wing. And he trying to tug up under your wing. He dead ass waiting for you to drop an opportunity. He dead ass waiting for you to drop some bread just so he can get on. I said, bro, I said, don't get me wrong. I said, and that was my issue. I said, I wasn't trying to say he was a bad person, but I'm trying to get you to understand the dynamic and what I see, right? I said, so that's the first thing. That's why I didn't say he was a bad person. As far, because I think I told him, I said, you try to make it seem like he was a bad person, whatever the fuck, right? Saying all this because of me, you know what I'm saying? But, so that wasn't that. I said, I just see him for who he is. He can't teach me shit as far as a man, being a man, leading me nowhere. He can't lead me nowhere. And second thing, he's an opportunist. He's looking to see who can I partner with, who can I build with in order to get ahead. And that's when I told him, I said, bro, I talk about my issue is, as a grown ass man, this nigga in his 40s. He a grown ass man. You said he used to be a millionaire before, right? At the end of the day, I said, I haven't been a millionaire yet. I said, I plan to be, right? I got a lot of goals and aspirations I talked to you about. I don't sit and be like, oh, just because my brother got the money to do something, I'm going to use my brother to get me an opportunity. No, I'm getting these opportunities regardless of you or not. Dead ass. I said, I want to do houses too. Do I sit and I said, and told him, this man, you the one that sit and be like, oh, sis, I'm investing in that joint. My brother, no, I'm good, business savvy. You know what I'm saying? I don't invest in that joint. No, I'm good because I don't want you to feel like you gotta, and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna figure out the grants. I don't got 20K to drop on the crib. No. But if I figure out a grant, I can get 20K. I can do that shit. People don't be wanting to put in the work. They want a handout. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was trying to get him to understand, like, how people carry it a certain way. Like, people don't do that. And that's why I say with his characteristics, nah. Nigga's a bum. Like, you know what I'm saying? He not going to do nothing in life. And that's the one thing I told him. He said, no, you right, because he do be on some shit where if his shit not right, he don't be giving you your money back. And I said, real shit. I said, that let you know. Like, stop handing your money out. With me, I got a rule with people. I let people borrow money up to 3 times. Maybe even twice, especially if you don't pay me back. If you don't pay me back all 3 times, you will never ask. I will never give you money again. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if I have it or not. No, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to tell people no, even if you do. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be on some shit where even if I have it, but I don't really want to send it, whatever, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my nephew, I have a nephew that's like 23, 22, he's like 22. He a grown-ass man, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga be making like 18K, 1,800 every 2 weeks. We making the same amount, like, you know what I'm saying? And he make more than me at the end of the day. And this nigga had the nerve to call me for $40. And $40 is not nothing, but it's the principle. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no, he still live at home. My sister, my nephew is schizophrenic, but he is very mobile. He's not one of them that's like in the corner shaking and You know what I'm saying? If he stay on his meds, he be okay. He's regular. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So, my whole thing is, it's like, you're not a child no more. You're a grown-ass man. You have no bills. You make more money than me. You have to pay no rent. He literally... I think my sister still pays his phone bill and car insurance. I don't think my nephew has no bills. To the point where I had to tell my sister, you need to start making him become an adult. You enabling him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't, and to the point where she even said it. This nigga, I'm struggling. I need food in the crib. This nigga making $1,800. And it was the principal. He called auntie, couple dollars, boom, cash app. Send me your cash app. Send me what you want, an Apple Pay cash app. Boom, send it right to him. I ain't got it this time. You know why? Because it's the principle. Because I want him to feel how it feel when he's so used to people picking him up, saving him and shit. Mommy there, dad there, grandpa there, auntie there, brother there. Like I'm saying, he's so used to people picking him. No, you ain't got that. Because when you in a position to help and feed and shit, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. So now I'm not a person that you can come to no more. Because at the end of the day, my nephew is a grown up. He can go out and buy bitches he fucking on and dealing with. Some bitches give him bread and shit. It shouldn't be nothing but like, thank you, auntie, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell people, it's not that you have to do it, but you can't have your hand out, you know what I'm saying, and you don't never give. And that's the one thing about a lot of people too. A lot of people will have their hand out always. Oh, I need something, I can't hold something, but they don't never give. They ain't never give nothing. And this whole gorilla shit is a testimony to that. Because you know what? A lot of people sitting, and some people are like, oh, it don't matter. Family is family, and you should help no matter what. People are delusional. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you tripping. I got a sister that hate my guts. She tried to destroy me. I got family members that tried to set me up and sacrifice me. I got lovers that days tried to kill me off and sex traffic me. You know what I'm saying? But because it's about fake, I got kid by this nigga. I'm supposed to make sure they good. I'm supposed to pay their rent every month. You know what I'm saying? Even though my sister hate me, she done told me. You know what I'm saying? My husband got a gun for you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? All this extra shit. She done plotted a lot of shit behind the scenes shit. But if this bitch gets sick and need fucking open heart surgery in fucking 10 years, if I'm a millionaire, I gotta pay for it because that's my fucking blood sister. People are delusional. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, I'm gonna say it now because I know I'm gonna be successful. And I tell y'all now, I give to the poor before I ever give to my family. No shade. And even with my oldest sister, I love my oldest sister, but this the truth, and I'ma say it. You know what I'm saying? I think I even told my sister though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I love my oldest sister, but I tested everyone. I test everyone. You know what I'm saying? To see. When I'm up, I can have a couple grand in my account, right? I'll test people to see, can I borrow $30? I'm broke right now, I'm busted. Let me see, can I borrow that? Boom. The people that send it, I wait a couple days, send it back, because you know you gotta act like you ain't got it, right? I test people though. Y'all should test people and see. You know what I'm saying? I wait a couple days, because you know what I'm saying? If you send it right back, they gonna know, like, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't blow my cover. I'm gonna tell y'all though, if they watch me, sorry. But if you pass, you pass. I promise I got you. You know what I'm saying? My brother is the main one. I swear to God, Marquise is going to be the only motherfucker where he is frivolous with his money. But at the end of the day, if I become a millionaire before this nigga, I'm going to put this nigga up and invest and do whatever the fuck he need to do, because I promise you, my brother is the only one. My nephew, he really my nephew. He my sister's son, right? My nephew, my oldest nephew, my first one, man. He the only motherfucker I could call. Always. And it don't fucking matter. And this nigga send it. He bring me food. This nigga did a lot. And I promise you, but when I get on, man, you up. Dead homies, I promise you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You know, granted, what I'm going to say about his mother, my oldest sister, she be back and forth. With her light, her dark. She be back and forth. I'm the light. My sister is the dark. You know what I'm saying? She be back and forth. My sister don't be really knowing what side to choose. And I don't be wanting her to choose no side. I just want her to be her and do the right thing, right? But what I can say about my sister was when she did have the opportunity to help me in situations, she did not. But what I will say is that she does overgive. Not for me, but for my children. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It's time she bring my children. She always got something for my kids. It's not a time when my kids don't come around her and she don't have something for my kids. Now, she may not do shit for me. That's fine though, but she do come through for my kids, and because she come through for my kids the way she come through for these little motherfuckers, I will make sure she's good. I'm gonna drop 50K. There you go, from the rip. There go 50K. Whatever the fuck you wanna do with it, I don't give a fuck. That's yours. That's your money. Do what the fuck you wanna do with it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, but I promise you, I'm not gonna lie, and I will use, and it's certain examples, but it's certain examples where I told my sister, I said, you know what bothered me the most? Actually, my car got totaled. It got hit by a car. I had just got a little minivan. My car got totaled. Was getting paid that Monday. My shit got totaled on Sunday. I'm pregnant, all that, bunch of shit going on. I was broke as shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was cool because I just put gas in my car. Everything good, right? You know what I'm saying? I get paid that Monday. So I'm like, my car get totaled. I'm like, all right, boom, I don't got no bread. So I have to wait to get money to make sure I could put down for a rental, all this shit. I'm like, the only thing was I needed to go get my son. I need to get Cody. This is the Monday I was supposed to get Cody. So it just was a lot going on in the moment, right? I told my sister, can I borrow 150 until 5 o'clock? When 5 o'clock come, I'm going to send her 150. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? 2 days later, I get on the phone. We basically catch up. You know what I'm saying? She telling me, like, you know, everything worked out with me. Like, actually, Cairo dad came through, and I was asking him, broke ass nigga, he ain't had the money. He ain't give me the money either. But it's not he didn't give me the money. He was taking long as shit. And then by the time he came, my money had dropped. So I ain't even need his bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he did take me. He took me, got the rental, handled that shit. Everything was handled, right? Boom. A couple days later, my sister called me. She like, want to check in, make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything handled, boom. You know what I'm saying? She say on the phone, we talking, she rambling. She like, yeah, I just had to pay $300 for what's the name insurance. And I'm like, damn. In my head, I'm like, damn. I said, it's not like, I said, you just dished out 300. Mind you, she didn't dish out 300. My sister, she's material. She's a tourist. You know what I'm saying? So she kind of materialistic. So I'm like, boom, you didn't dish out 300. You telling me all this extra shit you bought. So you had that 150 to send me. You know what I'm saying? You had that 150 to send me, but you decided not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And even if it was on a credit card or whatever, I would have sent it back. Like, even if she was to be like, I don't got no money, but I got a credit card. It's just a simple fact of me, you know, when I'm in a situation with me, I'm the type, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm about to drive up there. We're going to pay my credit card. We're going to get this shit done, right? I ain't have that same action. But I took that moment as a lesson. And I was like, you know what? It is kind of hurtful in a way, but I can appreciate the simple fact of she do be there for my kids. And that's all I can ask for. And then I did, you know what I'm saying? Because both my sisters was on the phone. My one sister, she a Libra. I don't really talk to her like that. You know what I'm saying? But she was on the phone too. And she was another one where I'm like, all I needed was 150. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. I get paid at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm telling them, like, I'm going to send it right back. Like, I'm not one. And that's how I was telling them, like, my sister, no, I'm not one that I don't like having debt to people. Like, I don't want nobody thinking you can walk up to me and be like, oh, yeah, you owe me $40. No, bitch. That shit been paid, bitch. You got the wrong bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But, so that just opened up my eyes. I'm not going to lie. And it's like, at the end of the day, no, I wouldn't really do too much because I know deep down, you don't know what side you want to pick. Don't get me, you know what I'm saying? But I will take into account the simple fact of you do look out for my kids. You may not look out for me the way I would want you to because because she can't decide between which sister and just be genuine. Like, you know what I'm saying? 1 week she be like, oh, I'm loving light. And then the next week she like, oh, you know, I'm a little evil like the other one. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, when she want to get on her evil side, it be kind of like a fuck me. You know what I'm saying? And then when she get on my side, it's kind of like a fuck my sister because me and my sister are two totally, completely different people, right? So it's like, yeah. The one I'm talking about is a Scorpio. So I got a Taurus, Libra, and 2 Scorpios. I had 2 Tauruses, 1 died, 2 Scorpios, and 1 Libra, and I'm a Sag. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You don't owe nobody shit. And I can see why Glorilla people tripping. It's like me saying, oh, because I'm rich, now I gotta pay my grandfather's funeral. Me and my grandfather got the same birthday. I don't give a fuck if that nigga died. No shade. No shade. And no disappointment. I don't know that man. I don't know him. We have no bond. We have no relationship. But because this nigga dying and I'm a millionaire, I gotta pay for his funeral services. Like, that's crazy. Like I'm saying, you bitches better fish fry. And I already know. God gonna bless me because at the end of the day, I ask God, like, you know, is it bad that I be selfish? No, because you gonna help the community. That's what matters. The family it's not that deep with them. They good. Y'all got so much money. Y'all got muscle houses, muscle cars and shit. Y'all be good. That's the truth. But at the end of the day, when it comes to your mission and your God, yeah, I be quick. I be quick to buy a meal for a person. I spend $20 in Popeyes and buy people meals before I ever send a person in my family gas money. off the strength. Because in them times when I needed it and I needed support, whatever, it wasn't good. So nah, you don't owe nobody shit. I don't give a fuck if y'all got the same bloodline, DNA, dead ass. And even with this gorilla shit, her sister, you know this bitch was trying to shoot at her. She dead ass got a case for trying to shoot at her sister. For dead ass trying to kill her. What if she killed her? She wouldn't even have no fucking money. Now all of a sudden you gotta give me money, bitch. You tried to shoot me. I wouldn't get a bitch shit. And for all you lame ass, broke ass motherfuckers that try to leech off people and can't get a dime on your fucking own, that's why you relate to that bitch. No shade. Give me a card to close this out. Serve you. I got the strength. The 8 of Cups. Walk away from people, places, things that don't serve you. Family, friends. And if you feel like you need to stunt on them, fucking stunt on them. The Ace of Cups and love. Period. People can talk shit, feel how they feel, but you're going to be happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be happy. You really think Glorilla said it's frustrating at this point, because it's like, bitch, you really trying to come to the internet and try to make it seem like it's one way when it's a whole nother way. My people, the people that I do give a fuck about, the people that do know who I am and why, they know they good. Her mom and dad, they talking about they good. All her brothers and sisters is like, oh, we all broke, da-da-da. What the fuck? Just because they said it's 8 of them. So it's like, I don't know, I be quick to put people in people's shoes. With me, I got 5 sisters. 4, because 1 passed. I got 4 sisters. So if I become a millionaire, I'm obligated to give each of y'all 25K. 25, 50. That's 100K off the strength just because we family. Like, that's crazy. When what have you bitches ever done for me? How have y'all ever had my back? What have y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All because I'm in a position to, the fool. And motherfuckers, you know who I instantly keep getting? Keisha Cole. That's why Keisha Cole is a broke bitch. You know how much money Keisha Cole, how much more money Keisha Cole have, and she ain't try to help her crackhead? No, let me not. I'm sorry. I rebuke that energy. That's negative. If she ain't help her mother that was on drugs, and her fucking sister that's fucking, I don't know. I can't know. I don't know this bitch name, but her face popping up. At the end of the day, you know she went through all that, being broken, all that, all because of the fact that she helping her family. Like, nah, y'all don't owe nobody shit. The Queen of Wands in the grave, and people be mad and insecure. Not everyone gonna make it. Know that. Alright, yep, here I go. I know. So let me get a card to close this one out. He in his car. He like, I'm ready to go, honey. Let me get a card to close this on out. So hold on to what's yours and protect what's yours. And don't worry about nothing that has to do with work or people trying to steal your work, destroy your work all day. People trying to make you angry, that is. And then people like, oh, well, she should have just stayed silent. How do you sit and stay silent for when people literally, all you see every time you post, every time you hop on the internet? No shade, she's a celebrity. The internet, fans, people is how famous people make money. People is how famous people make money. We are how the rich people make money. So yeah, if I'm rich and famous and y'all are my money that makes my money, and it gets to a point where I'm quiet and it's like this bitch just ramming, hell yeah, you're tripping. I would have got online too and let them know, and she did that shit very gracefully. She's still a hood bitch, no shade. I think she handled it well. Let me call my mom. Boom, mom get on the phone, said her piece. Dad get on the phone, said his piece. That shut everything down. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You don't owe brothers and sisters shit. People dig up. That's why I say I got sisters. I got 1 sister that's gonna get. I already got the number 50K. That's the best stuff. You know what I'm saying? 50K is a lot, especially when you make that year. That's her salary. Ain't like, you know what I'm saying? That's damn near her annual salary, close to it. At the end of the day, so just get that drops. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Be grateful. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, you don't have to feel obligated to do shit. Like it's like saying, oh, my mom that raised me. Like this girl, she went on social media and her mom going to take the money that her dad left her in her life insurance policy, talking about, oh, but your dad never paid child support and it's owed to me and this, that, and the third. Like, no. You chose to pop that coochie, this baby child died, or whatever money. Like, it's like saying, for instance, Cairo, if I was getting child support from Cairo dad, I would be paying to help Cairo dad, to help Cairo with his life. But if it's a lot where I don't need it to spend on, I'm not going to spend it on myself. I'm going to put that shit up. My goal was to get child support from his dad, because even though you're not going to be an active dad, you're going to make sure your son gets his first car. You're going to make sure your son gets his first apartment and be living in his apartment and pay the full year rent in his apartment. Like, it's like shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Children don't owe us anything. You know what I'm saying? We have these little bastards. No shade. And that's the one thing I would tell my aunt that raised me. My aunt didn't even have me. She didn't have me. You know what I'm saying? But she felt like because she took me in from my crackhead mother that I owe her my life. You chose to do that. You chose to take that blessing or burden, whatever you decide to call it. But I didn't sit and say, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you know what I'm saying? I don't owe anybody anything. So it's just like, yeah, you, even as I tell people that all the time, like, my sons is not going to owe me nothing. Dead ass. He got a mentor, which shit is annoying me, but he got a little mentor or whatever. And his mentor, think about old football. He got a football, you know what I'm saying? My son, he in the league. He making this much money a year. I said, my son don't owe me nothing. I'm not looking for my son to be in the league so he can make millions of dollars and buy me a nice car. I'm not looking for that. I want my son to live. I want my son to fall in love. I want my son to teach. If the little motherfucker get in football and he's a star at it, good fucking job. I'll be the loudest in the bleachers. But that's not my dream. For my son to be so financially stable and a star that he can buy me a dream car. You know, Cody probably gonna be that child. Like, if I don't get rich, Cody gonna be the one that get rich. And he be like, Mom, I'm gonna get you a Lamborghini. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And I'm like, baby, it's okay. What you gonna get yourself? Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess, take care of your mama. But, you know, I don't want, you know, I'm not like that. So, yeah. Angel messages to close this one out. We've been here for an hour. I give y'all an hour of my time. And I the cups in the hermit. Y'all got love coming. Love who you want. Be with who you want. Do what you want. The will. Because life about to change. And why all these sneaky, snake ass motherfuckers, leave them in the dust. Dead ass. These motherfuckers can literally eat your dust. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Like, tell them, you can eat my fucking dick. Like, the 5 of wands. Because that's all. They have nothing else to do. They burden. They stress the fuck out in life. They have nothing going on. Their life is miserable. Bitch can't suck a dick for nothing. The sun, the star, and the 8 of wands. Bills is late. Kids annoying. Food going low. Of course, they don't have nothing else to talk about you, bitch. You thriving. You surviving. You look healthy. You look like you eating good and shit. But they gonna talk about you. Give them a fucking show. Okay? Because some of y'all just meant. Y'all meant to be more. And if a lot of people were to put more energy, time, and love into themselves, they could be something too. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. And spend your money wisely. Manage your money how you want to spend it. Dead ass. Manage your money how you want to spend it. People talking about some, oh, Glorilla, she should have bought her mom a house. Her mom sits and explains why she don't want a house. Oh, I just don't understand. She don't want a house. She said it. She offered to buy me a house. I don't want a house because I move too much. No shade. And that's what y'all got to think about too. Like, people don't be thinking about other circumstances. Like, other people's circumstances. Like, why the fuck would she buy somebody a house on a land when you're never going to be there? It's like, that is her mom in a relationship? Do her mom have any of the kids living with her? Do her mom have any room? Why the fuck? Like, it's like saying the energy of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to lie. If I'm a woman, and say, for instance, I'm an older woman. Cody get rich, whatever the fuck. Or just, I'm successful on my own. My husband died. I'm just on my own. My kids is grown. Why the fuck do I need a 4-bedroom house to sit in this fucking house and see how lonely I am? No. I'm probably going to buy an RV. Like, if 9 times out of 10, like, if I become and my man, you know, my husband die and shit, I'm just going to be a little old lady traveling the world. Like, in my little RV, like, or my little camper, or doing whatever the hell. Like, I'm not going to be sitting in a big-ass house by myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I would want to buy a house, you know what I'm saying, for my grandchildren, but not everybody's like that. Not everybody, like, no, some people like, oh, but what about the kids, the grandkids? What if they grandkids grown? What if her grandkids grown? What if she don't want to fucking, what if she not even that type of grandma? They be getting her grandkids and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, people need to mind their fucking business. Stay in your lane. And for the people where you is in that lane, bitch, you don't owe nobody shit. Fuck them. Do for people that you want to do for, and for the people that you don't owe them shit, and they can eat a dick. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all family. Blessings, Ashe.